you go. This is Texas and Texas Tech. So much on the line for this game. For Texas Tech, if they win this game, they could propel themselves into the playoff talk. And we're ready to go. And we're underway. Texas. And kicks at Texas Tech. They're going to take a knee. So Texas Tech, they're 23rd ranked. And, well, that's last year. But that's the real thing, not the actual simulation. Texas Tech is 23rd. Texas is 13th. A Texas win. And Texas would be back really solidly in the playoff hunt. Back to throw, looking, and that's going to be a sack. Trey Moore comes in, and that's the first big sack of the day. Morton goes down, and yeah, that hurts. It'll be second down, Trey Moore, the weak inside linebacker. He comes up and in right there. Remember, Texas Tech and Texas in the same division. Second down. They're in the American division. Back the quick throw and nothing. It'll be third down and 14. So third down and 14, Texas. 13th. Trying to get the win. They would love it. Back to throw. Texas Tech, they're going to just throw it up in the air, and it is no good. And now they got a kick. Off your Texas. Here they go, high and deep. And it'll be out of bounds at the 36. So here's Texas now. Arch Manning, Enders, one of the best tight ends in the game. There's Arch Manning, Baron Morton. So Manning and Morton playing each other. Here comes Arch Manning. This would be a huge win if they would win today. Number 13, Texas, back to throw. Throwing underneath, they're going to make a catch in the first down of the game for anyone. And a first down for Texas. Now here they go, it's going to be first down here in Lubbock, Texas, against Texas Tech. Back to throw. Manning, he's got it down the middle on a first down. Not the best pass, but he got it there. It'll be first down. Texas driving down. They want to go 2-0 in the conference. They give the handoff and stuffed right there. It'll be second and 9. I think they really got to throw the football. The defensive line for Texas Tech, they're ready. A quick throw. And a stop, third down and 4. So DJ Campbell is hurt. Well, Texas would like to blow away Texas Tech. They don't want Texas Tech even coming close. It'll be third down and 4. They don't want them even coming close. Back to throw. Manning, that's a first down. Drilled it in. Breaks a tackle. Breaks 2. And he's going to be down to the 2. So 59 yards for Arch Manning. First down from the 2-yard line. And, the throw, and Enders is going to score. So they get down the field and they score. I mean, my goodness, Jack Enders with the catch. And it's an early 6-0 game. South Carolina and Texas A&M, that's going to be a big game. But 6-0 Texas, it'll be up, over, and it is good. So Texas Tech is a little bit silent here, almost halfway through the first. On the 1. Up to the 18. First down and 10. There it is, a nice run, a gain of 9. It'll be second down and inches. Second and inches. The throw over, and there it is. Now they're starting to find the seams in the defense. And timeout, Texas. They want to talk about this. Texas Tech, this is a big game. Not as big as the other two games, Clemson and Georgia. And South Carolina and Texas A&M, the run, and that'll be a gain of 3. I'll tell you what, tomorrow, that's going to be a heck of a game in the morning. It'll be a little Friday night football if you're back in the States and the East Coast. And down he goes. That's a big sack. It'll be third down and 16. Colin Simmons, the right edge. Oh, he came in. You know, we have these big games, but I'm also interested to see the mid-major championships. I really am. And some of the bowl games, those will be fun. You know, the whole thing about this is fun. To the left-hand side, not enough. It'll be 4th and 16, and now they got a kick. This looks decidedly Texas's game early. And out of bounds. So they're on the 15. It'll be a first down. 7-0 Texas. On USC lost. So you know Texas, if they win here, they'll move up. And what a catch. He's still going. Breaks free. Breaks 3 tackles. And Emmett Mosley. What a catch. 2,000 passing yards this year. But look at this. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And the 4th guy gets him a first down. Be big. Texas 7, Texas Tech nothing. The handoff and nothing. Second down and 10. Yeah, I mean, I look at it. I think it's going to be a heck of a game. I think these playoffs are going to be big. Back to throw. Texas looking. He's going to get Manning. And a sack, a big sack. That's going to be Horn. They're bringing people now. They're testing Arch Manning and seeing if he can break the blitz. Marion Horn. Third and 19. Back to throw, looking. Oh, he's hit as he throws, and it'll be too far. Just a loopy pass, and now Texas has to kick. So Texas Tech has settled it down. There's the punt. The 18, 20, 30. 7-0, Texas leads Texas Tech. First down and 10. And they hit hard. Second down and 10. Defense for Texas is doing such a good job. They go to the right-hand side and up to the 37. And that's to 1-0. Well, it's going to be at the end of 1 quarter of play. It's Texas 7 and Texas Tech nothing. Oh, the defense is here. 7-0 Texas. Third down and 5. Morton against Manning. Morton. Oh, he's going deep. He's got a man too. Wide open, and we're tied. First time all day they've gone deep. And it paid off. You can't run, you might as well do the exact opposite, and they did that. Kobe Williams, watch this. He's the halfback that was lined up outside, and he just got deep. Good night. Now the point. And it is good, 7-7. Well, all of a sudden, Texas is wondering if Texas loses. That's playoffs. Probably playoffs. Into the 20. Texas Tech hoping will be an absolute huge victory to win. First down and 10. Manning over the middle to Enders. And Arch Manning over 100 yards. It'll be first down again. Back to throw. Manning, and down he goes. They're bringing people, and ever since they did, it's hard for Arch Manning. It really is. Ben Roberts. Unbelievable. So 7-7 game, second down and 16. Back to throw, Manning again. Manning will throw all the way down the middle, and that's the way you get it back. 10-5 touchdown. Can you believe that's incredible? They were knocked back on a second and 16 after a sack, and they do that. Emmett Mosley, the fifth member, sacks are rushing yards. And Emmett Mosley, the third. Unbelievable. And it is quiet here. Not as quiet as earlier Three Rivers in a gold playoff game. It was absolutely a shocker. 14-7 now, Texas leads. So Lyon up to the 3. First down and 10 for Texas Tech. There's going to be a run, and that's a good run and a first down. Well, they want to tie the game. They know it. It'll be first down. Back, it's Morton. Throwing, and they got it. That's going to be broken free. Could score to the 30, to the 26. First down, Texas Tech. Last time they did this, Texas called a timeout. But this is Texas Tech now. First down and 10. Back to throw that. Oh, that's a rush. And out of bounds, and Caleb Rodkey. Second and 16. Back to throw, looking on the near side, nothing. Third down and 15. Back to throw, looking, Morton. Throwing, he's got it, and a first down to the 6. Remember the last time we had Manning versus Morton, it was in the NFL. It was the Saints and the Broncos. But it'll be a first down and goal at the 6-yard line. They're trying to tie it up. From the 6, it'll be first down. Handoff to the 4. Down to the 3, it'll be second down. And they get it in. Oh, they're going to throw to the outside. That's how Enders got in. Third down and goal. That was Enders in the first quarter. What are they going to do here? Third and goal. Then no, not even close. Not even close for the fullback. 4:20 to go. And now fourth and goal. 20 yards. Good. So it's 14-10. I'll tell you what, if Texas were to lose to Texas Tech, that would absolutely be devastating. And they know it. High and deep. Into the end zone, they're going to take a knee. From the 25, here's Texas on a first down. Manning, they can't handle the blitz. Second down and 10. The fake. Throw over the middle, that's going to be caught. They're down and 2. Third and 2. Back to throw. They're going to throw on the near side. First down up to the 41. And Emmett Mosley, 4 for 133. You know that Texas wants to get another touchdown before the half. Kind of put a big buffer area in front of them. And Enders, a gain of 9. Second down and 1. The fake. Manning, he has time and a first down. Arch Manning, 209 with 2 scores. So the 2-minute warning. Texas 14, Texas Tech 10. Back to throw. Looking. Firing. Got it, and he's in. Oh my goodness. What a throw by Arch Manning. And this is separation for Texas now. Emmett Mosley. I mean, look at this. So Texas, 20-10 they lead. Here's the extra point. And good. I mean, Texas is more or less, I mean, there are big plays, but Penn State crushed Rutgers. And that's up to the 10, and he gets crushed there. Penn State beat Rutgers and beat them like 33-7. There's the run up to the 31. And now they're going to hurry it up. It'll be first down. Under 100 seconds. Morton. The throw, and they go up to the 40, to the 38. Second down and 2. Back to throw, they go to the 46. It'll be first down. First and 10. Back to throw, it's going to be deep and intercepted. It's intercepted, and Texas is going to have another chance. Texas Tech, the underdogs. So that's Malik Muhammad, the corner. (21-10). Arch Manning, and that was really nothing. That hurt because now the clock runs down unless they want it to run down. I think that they want to go downfield. They are, and that's going to be a first down, a flag at midfield. And that's going to be a hold. So second down and 18. There's the run. And they're only going to get about 3 at timeout Texas Tech. So it's going to be 3rd down and 15, 42 seconds. I don't know how they're going to do this. Back to throw, Manning. Fires, that's going to be complete, and a timeout for Texas Tech. They're going to have 30 seconds when they get the ball to do something out of this. And they really need to do something. High and deep, and it is 20-yard line. Twenty-one to 10. Throwing over the middle. 25. 7, 6, 5, 4. They're going to throw one time downfield. And there it is. I mean, my goodness. They just went short. See what happens. But halftime, Texas winning 21 to 10. We have a lot of big games, and this is the grind. This was the touchdown, and he got behind the defense. But you know, when we do the grind like this, you have the big games. But then we start in the bowl season and the conference championships. You get to see a lot of the smaller college football teams. Great seasons, but they were overlooked, and those games are fun. They're a little more wide open sometimes, or crazier. Here's Arch. And up to about the 30. 2nd down and inches. Other teams having good chances. Memphis, undefeated. They're going to be higher than 18th. They just beat Kentucky. A quick throw down to the near side, up to about the 34 and a 1st down. That's a big thing. You back the throw and up to the 40. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Texas, they got to start their running game. They've been throwing every down. Enders dropped it 3rd down. If Texas Tech can get it stopped, they might be able to get it back. 3rd down. Manning off the blitz to Enders, pushes a man down, and there's Enders, one man, shoves him away, and he falls down. He might have gone all the way, my goodness. And he just tripped over his legs, and Texas looking to get a big lead. Over the middle, and gain of 8 again. Not the best, but right now they're competing. 21 to 10. The throw to the outside, down he goes. I mean, Texas, if a win here, they probably will be in the top 12. There's the run, and he scores. It's now officially really big. And Baxter, remember the beginning of the year, we all CJ Baxter, we haven't heard much, but we saw him there, and it's 27 to 10. Now for the extra point. It's up, over, and good. 8 plays, 79 yards, 28 to 10. And on the 1. I mean, let me be honest with you. It looked a little bit closer at 14-10, and then Texas has taken over. Here's Morton. It'll be first down. Back to throw over the middle and nothing. Well, we have South Carolina and Texas A&M, two really good football teams. And then Clemson at Georgia. This time not the neutral site game. Through the middle, that's going to be a flag, maybe a hold on the center. Number 50, and there it is. That was the right guard, Patrick McMath. 28-10, 5.5 to go, second down and 17. Back to throw, looking. Over the middle, no good, third down. 3rd and 17. Back to throw, there it is, the screen. What a stop by Texas. And now they're starting to impress voters. This certainly is Separation Saturday. It really is. Penn State blew away Rutgers. Rutgers is like, well, maybe we can. Nope. And Texas right now is winning big. The 31-yard, 32. Now they'll give him the 33. He still haven't really ran the football. C.J. Baxter getting ready to go on his second down and 1. There it is, and not Baxter, but he's going to the 25 and a first down. So Texas leading. They're going to hand it off in a yard. They'll give 2. You'd love to score and put it out of reach. Manning. Throwing, almost intercepted. That could have changed everything. It could have. 3rd down and 8. Arch hit as he throws. 4th down and 8. Now it'll make it 21 if he hits this. 40 yards. And it is good. 21-point lead. If Texas Tech would have intercepted that, they could have ran it back. 28-16, 28-18, that would have been big. And in the end zone. 31-10. Texas leads Texas Tech. Back to throw. They go to the 35. You got to bring it up. And the handoff, and there it goes. A good run. They've been breaking these good runs. They really have. Quentin Joyner. And if Texas wants to win a playoff game, they got to do something about that run defense. You can't have that happen. You really can't. First down and 10. The throw over the middle, no good. Second down and 5. $200 completed passes this year. And think about that in 7 games. That's about 30 a game. Really well, I mean, it's about 26, 27. Here in Texas After this game, we're going to take a look at their schedule. If they end up winning this, we're going to see Morton. They hand off. There it is. Up the middle to the 1. And that'll be it for the third. The end of the third quarter. The score 31-10. But Texas Tech driving. There you see Clemson, Georgia, Texas A&M, South Carolina. Memphis is 8-0. Let's see what Texas Tech can do here. The fake, and Morton gets hit, and Morton, second down and goal. That's not very smart. Second down and goal. Morton to throw, the screen, and they score. What a tackle by number 5. They have a 5 on offense, but this 5 is on defense. What a great tackle. Third down, and that earlier tackle saved a touchdown. They got to go for it. It's going to be 4th and goal. Everything relies on this. Nope, and that is Texas. 31-10. And nothing there. You know, Texas, you gotta just keep going and doing what you're doing. With the confidence that if you do throw an interception, you won't, with 7 minutes to go, give up 3 scores. 3rd and 9. Back to throw, looking, firing. That's going to be a first down up to the 15. So first down for Texas. They get around. Here they go. It'll be up to the 20. Second down and 6. And they'll get about half of it. Well, I mean, it's winding down here. Texas starting to run the football. That's the one thing Texas has to do. We saw Penn State in the first game, and they had a little bit. There's Manning, and he's got to slide, and he will. Penn State in the first game against Rutgers, they didn't look the best in the world, and I think that's the thing Penn State needs to do. And Texas running is not that great, but Texas's passing has been incredible. But you know, you got to be able to do both in the playoffs. That'll be a run up to the 40. You got to ask LSU that. Another team that got beat this week was Colorado. West Virginia beat Colorado. And it'll be 4th and 3. West Virginia beat Colorado. And up to the 24. Quick throw to the near side, up to the 29. It'll be 2nd and 5. Second down and 5. Back to throw over, and that's going to be a first down. They're going to hurry it up. I mean, they want at least one of these scores. Texas will be the bend but don't break. That's going to be up through the 50-yard line. And first down and 10. Back to throw. There it is, down to the 40-yard line. Second down and 2. 2nd and 2, back to throw. They throw. And down to the 32. Hiru Kanu hurt. I mean, you know, we get it. It would take an absolute miracle for Texas Tech to win. But if you're Texas, you got to think about the polls, because you got to finish 12th or higher to make the playoffs. 2nd down and 4. And if you 31-10 here looks impressive. We already know we've had losses. And a hard hit from the 22 minutes. 31-10. But you already know that the 11th team, I think 11, there's the losses. Oregon State beat USC. So Texas can, with a win and a good win, move up to at least 12th. They don't want to be leapfrog. I think winning this way at Texas Tech. End zone no good, 3rd and 2. They hold on here, and even 31-17 on the road at Texas Tech. They'll go up to at least 12th. I think USC will fall down. USC losing to Oregon State, and Oregon State in overtime. Borton. Oh, he's got it going. He's going to be timeout. 1:33, 1st down and goal. And it is nothing, 2nd down and goal. They got to hurry it up. Back to throw, looking. He's got it. If he runs, he throws it though. And it'll be 31-16. Douglas has scored. I don't know. Caleb Douglas. Here we go. Here is the extra point, and it is good. 31-17. 12 plays, 76 yards. And the onside kick. Texas falls on it. So at the 43, let's see what Texas does. 1st down and 10. Texas Tech with 2 timeouts. They go to C.J. Baxter. And down he goes. Timeout, Texas Tech. If you're Texas, you might want to score to make it 38-17. Down he goes. Timeout again. 3rd down. (31-17). 3rd and 12. Gonna hand it off, and down they go. That's gonna be down to 23 seconds. And then they're gonna kick the ball, so high and over end and in the end zone. They're just gonna take it. Well, Texas Tech's playoff hopes are over. Their division hopes are pretty much over. They would have to beat Texas A&M. Back to throw. They're going to go to the near side. And inbounds. They got no timeouts. The clock is running. It'll be 13, 12, 11, 10. And they throw it down. 3rd down and 8. Disappointing day for Texas Tech. Texas really dominated. They're going to get some extra yards here, but the game is going to be over. 3 seconds, and that'll go to 2, 1, and 0. So that's it. Texas, it was at times dominating, at times a little sloppy, but most times it was good. Battled for the Chancellor Spurs. They win. They go to Texas Tech, and they show everybody who they are. And Texas 31-17. Now we want to take a look at their schedule. And when you look at their schedule really quickly, we're almost, take a look real quick. Here it is. Look, South Carolina, Texas A&M. That'd be big. Clemson and Georgia. My goodness. But South Carolina, Texas A&M, because I know Clemson and Georgia will be really good. Taking a look at Texas, they lost to Ohio State big. They beat San Jose State. They beat UTEP. They beat Arkansas, not a bad team. They barely beat SMU. They lost to Georgia by 8. That was the other one. 2 byes. They lost to Georgia, but then they beat Texas Tech, so they should move up. They should move up. They have Vanderbilt, Baylor, LSU, Colorado, Texas A&M. I think Colorado's going to move down, but they're going to have Texas A&M. They're also going to have LSU. So there's there. They just got to beat Vanderbilt and Baylor, and it's there for them. I think Vanderbilt, Baylor, and Colorado, if they beat them, they're going to have a great shot. Then they have at LSU and at Texas A&M. All right, that's going to be it for today. Have a great day. We'll see you later.